no, I'm touching her boobs. Yes, oh my goodness. You wanna slap that, like that. You wanna slap the cake. You wanna slap the cake. Today we're gonna have a look at Grisa the sexy, thick-ass zombie mummy made by Snail Shell Company. Snail Shell Company is known for their sexy waifus with a lot of cake and some juicy melons. Grisa is no exception to that rule, so I am very excited to open this box up, and so is my PP. Let's take a look at the box first. As you can see, there is no window at the front, no window at the sides, no window at the back, no windows anywhere, except for the name Zombie Grisa and something in katakana that I do not recognize. Maybe this is the ri, and this could be the gu. So then maybe this says guriri, but I don't know. Never mind that, let's just open the box up and see what's inside. Alright, first thing, you get a nice pamphlet with some marketing for another figure. On the other side there is Grisa herself. Then there are some instructions. And now let's take a look at the figure itself. Firstly, we get a faceplate here, another faceplate here, a piece of dirt, a bone, an open right hand, an open left hand, a fist for the right hand, and a fist for the left hand. We get this little thing, which is probably to... Let me see, does she have eyes? She has eyes, so this is probably to rotate her eyes, because that's what Snail Shell usually gives you. If you have this kind of thingy, then you can change the direction of her eyes with this. And of course, a stand. Let's see, I'm gonna take this out. A very nice stand. With, how do you call this? The piece that attaches to the figure. And then we have Grisa herself. Let's open Grisa first, shall we? Oh boy, I am so excited to look at her. She's protected, well protected with some plastic. Let's peel this off. There is some plastic under her boobs. So, do we have to touch her boob? Oh no, I'm touching her boobs. Oh my goodness. Let me see. I think I have to detach her head first because there's some plastic on her neck. There is some plastic under her boob. Oh my goodness, there goes the arm. And there is some plastic just underneath her buttocks. Not underneath, I think between her legs. Between her legs, between her buttocks and her legs. Why do I say buttocks? Bottom, between her bottom and her legs. Alright, so now let's attach everything again. Alrighty. Am I doing this the right way? Alright, nice. Attach her head. Now for the legs. Now we have that out of the way, let's look at the figure itself. She looks mighty fine, if you ask me. She has some very nice assets. As you can see, she is wrapped in bandage. How do you call it? No, it's not bandage. How do you call this? Long strips of linen around the body, sometimes wrapping each finger and toe separately before wrapping the entire hand or foot. So let's just say linen, I guess. Anyway, the funny thing is, they say it's a zombie, but she is wrapped like a mummy. So is she a zombie mummy? Who knows? Anyway, sculpting looks very nice. The linen that is wrapped around her is also very beautifully sculpted, very detailed as well. She has some parts that can be moved. That's around her wrists or underarm, and the parts around her calves or ankles. So they can be moved. The painting is very, very clean. Looks very beautiful. There is some shading, but not a lot. I guess it's just enough to make her look a bit 3D. There is some gradient painting going on underneath her hair, or actually on the inside of her hair. The sculpting on her head is also very nice. Yeah. Let's look at the back. Looks also very nice. She has some nice cake. Can you see that? She has some nice cake. You want to slap that, like that. You want to slap the cake. You want to slap the cake. All right, so what can we do with this figure? She has some nice gimmicks. Let's see, if we look at her face, she has a face plate with a shocked expression. I'm not sure if you can see this, but probably in the B-roll or in the top view of this presentation. Then there is a crying face that looks really funny actually. Here we have a piece of dirt, and this is used to put her hand inside. Let me see, how do we do this? I think we can just pick one hand. Can we pick one hand? How do we do this? You know what, let's check the manual. It can't be that difficult, right? It should be easy, barely an inconvenience. Those who know who I am quoting, let me know in the comments, because I've used to watch his videos a lot. All right, let me see. Okay, well that's easy. Barely an inconvenience. You just detach one of her arms, I think, right? That's what it says here. You detach one of her arms. Oh yeah. Then there is this top part of her arm that attaches to her body that you can detach. All right. And now from there you can, now wait, let me first remove the linen that's wrapped around her arm, because that's also possible. Let me see, how can I do this without breaking stuff? I should be able to just rotate this and pull it out, right? Okay, that has been detached. Now let's reattach her hand and reattach her arm. All right, so now we have her arm without the wrapping. And now you can put this arm, I think, right? Is this also detachable? Oh yes, it's... Okay, so there is this part on her upper arm that you can detach, I guess, because it's... All right, discovering things together, aren't we? Okay, attach her hand again. So now we have her arm, and you can put this inside here. And now you have a hand that comes out of the ground. That's funny, isn't it? All right, very nice. So, what have we learned? We have learned that the linen around her upper arm can be detached. We have learned that the linen around her lower arm can be detached. And now, let's learn something else. We're going to detach her head and see if we can attach another faceplate. So that's really easy, just pull these off, okay? Just pull these off. The face comes off very easily. And then, before I attach another face, I will show you. So I have this little key thingy, and on the back of her face, there are, how do you call these? Like screw holes that you can screw, or you can put the key in one of those screw holes, and then you can rotate her eyes like this, so she can look the other way. And you can make her look in very strange directions. Like, you know, if you rotate her left eye to the left and the right eye to the right or something, she will look like an idiot. Okay, so that's this. This is that. That is this. I like it. I think, as far as I know, Snail Shell company is the only company that actually gives you the option to change the direction of the eyes. And I really love that, because if you have an action figure looking to the front at all times, that just doesn't give you the right enough options if you want to do some how do you call it? Posing with other action figures. You know what I mean, right? Let's make her look to the left. Yeah. Okay, enough of this. Let's change her face. Oh, that's funny, by the way. There is, normally when you want to attach a face, there are holes where you can attach the face onto for her hair. But in this case, there is no such thing. The only thing that you can attach to is something on the back of her faceplate. I guess that's enough. All right. I'm not sure if you can see what I see. Doesn't matter anyway. So, yeah. That's funny. That looks really funny. Let's try another face. Okay, so there's an easy way. Just attach her face directly onto the back of her head. Then it attaches very easily. And then attach the front of her head. So what else can we do? Of course, we can change the hands. The hands can be changed into, like, there is the open hands that I mentioned earlier has like is positioned in such a way that it can grab something. So for example, there isn't a lot that she can hold. There is a bone that she has that she can't hold. So the only thing that she can hold, at least from what we have here, is her own arm. Okay, so now I have this arm and the grabbing hand, and then I can put her other arm into that hand. Isn't that funny? If we look at the body, it looks great. The linen around her body looks great. The details are nice. If you look between her legs, you can see a toe. If you're into that, that's what she has. And of course, this part is something that you cannot ignore. Her assets behind her is something that you cannot ignore. Looks really great. Let's look at some articulation. She has a wide range of motion on her shoulders. You can rotate it 360 degrees. Her elbow also has some nice articulation. Her hand can be articulated all the way 360 degrees around. How about her body? Well, the upper body does not have a lot of movement. She doesn't have like an ab crunch because there is no articulation on her stomach. Her legs are also quite easy to articulate. She can almost do a perfect split. Her knees bend very far. She has a double jointed knee. Does she have good movement on her ankle? Well, she does. It can go up, well, not up, but forward, backward very easily, quite far actually. Can it swivel? Not really, it cannot swivel. So it's just front, back, and then around 360 degrees. So I think that's more than enough. How about her head? Well, since she has a lot of hair, okay. So she can move her chin quite a bit to the front, even though she has like 2 pieces of hair in front of her. It's still doable, right? She can look up. Well, she can look up a little bit, but she is, but the hair blocks most of the movement there. She can look left, well, not left. She can swivel her head left and right. That's also very nice. You can also rotate the upper leg like 360 degrees. You can remove the leg, as you can see here. So that's nice. I think in overall, this is a really nice action figure. She is fun to play with. She doesn't come with a lot, just a few hands, a few faceplates and a piece of dirt. So I think if you want to do some fun stuff with her, then you should probably have something else lying around in this scale to make it something complete. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet with her, but I have a model kit. I'm not sure what's her name anymore, but it's an MS General with a big ass pharaoh kind of seat. I don't know if you know what I mean, but I'm going to show you some screenshots here on the screen. If you're into things like this, if you're into action figures, waifu figures in this case, then she is a very good addition to your collection. Yeah, so I guess there is nothing else to say for me anymore, except for that I really like this. Should you buy it? Like I said, if you like action figures, if you collect waifus, then this is a yeah. You should buy this. Just only for the design of this character. How much does this cost? I am not sure anymore. I think it's around 60 bucks. At least if you don't count tariffs, which probably would be the case right now. So that's for you Americans. But yeah, I bought mine on HobbyLink Japan. And I bought her along with some other stuff. So I don't remember her price anymore on HobbyLink Japan. I'm probably going to show you the price right now on screen. So this is it for my unboxing and quick look at Grisa the thick mommy zombie. If you've enjoyed this, then give this video a like. Subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this one about action figures, gunpla or figurines. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at ShinFate. And I will see you in the next one. See you later.